Hi, hello there. My name is Kayla and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. In today's video, we are reviewing Kimchi Chic makeup. I purchased a whole bunch of things from her line. I purchased a lip gloss, a diamond shard, a concealer, the Puff Puff Pass powder, 2 of the Juicy 9 palettes. For today's video, I used the Juicy Chocolate Melt palette and one of the sponges with the little case. If you don't know who Kimchi is, she was on season 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race back in 2016 and has recently come out with her own cosmetics line. Well, not super recent. I think it launched back in like September of 2019, but pretty recently. So in today's video, we're going to be trying out all of these products. So if you like kimchi, if you like RuPaul's Drag Race, if you love makeup, and if you'd like to see how I got this look and my thoughts on Kimchi Chic makeup, then keep on watching. Before we get into this video, I will do a couple of swatches from the palette, from the lip gloss, and the diamond shard on my arm here for you. Here are all 9 of the shades from the Juicy Chocolate Melt palette. So swatching these, I had absolutely no issues. The shimmer swatched absolutely amazing and they felt like butter. Here we have the diamond shard in the shade Raise the Curtain swatched and the lip gloss in the shade Peach Shimmer swatched. Hands down, this is the sparkliest lip gloss that I own, and the diamond shard swatched amazing. So if you'd like to see how to get this look with the Kimchi Chic products, then keep on watching. Alright, so I did go ahead and prime my face off of camera so we can get into the products. First, for foundation, I'm going to be using my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade 1 in 1. And of course, we're going to be using the Kimchi Chic sponge for this. This sponge does come in 2 different colors. It comes in mint and lavender, and of course, I got the lavender color. And this is how big it is when it is not wet. Alright, and this is how big it is once it is wet. I would say it almost doubled in size. It is super soft. And I'm just going to take my foundation on the back of my hand here and then take the sponge into the foundation and start blending. And the sponge does come with a really cute little case to carry it in. So if you're traveling, which you shouldn't be, I know I just kind of throw my sponge in my drawer and it always gets all like crusty and gross, you know? So I love the little case that it comes with. And this sponge does retail for $8. And so far, I've got to say this is probably one of the softest sponges I've used. I feel like it's not soaking up a whole bunch of product and it's blending out my foundation very easily. Now for concealer, today we're going to be using the Kimchi Chic The Most Concealer. I got the shade 01 Ivory and it retails for $14. It does have a little brush tip applicator, so you kind of just squeeze it out here. I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh, that's too much. And I gotta say, this is probably the cutest packaging I've ever seen on a concealer. I love the like millennial pink color and just the font and everything else on it. It is just so cute. Alright, now that I look like a crazy person, I'm going to go ahead and use the same sponge and blend this all together. Right off the bat, this is most definitely a full coverage concealer and it is blending out very well. Alright, so the concealer blended out like a dream. It looks really well on top of my foundation. Now that I have that on, we're going to go ahead and get into the Puff Puff Pass powder. I got this in the shade That White powder. Got the powder and the sponge in like a duo set for $23.40. So you're saving more getting the powder and the sponge together. And the set also came in this really cute little bag. I love the detail. So this is a pretty big component. It does come with a lot of powder, 0.85 ounces. Oh wow. Oh my god! And it does come with a cute little powder puff that says Kimchi Chic Beauty on it. This is a super soft little puff. I don't know if you guys can see this, but the little sifter is in the shape of a heart. So I'm just gonna take some of the powder and dump it into the lid here. And the lid is like a soft matte lid. It's kind of hard to describe. It's a super just aesthetically pleasing lid. So now that I've dumped some of the powder into the cap, I'm going to take the sponge and dip my sponge into it and set my under eye. And this powder is very, very finely milled. Super nice. I'm just going to put some of it around my nose because I am very, very oily. Some on my chin and some on my forehead. And I'm going to take the little powder puff that it comes with and just pat it onto my cheeks. This powder puff is so flippin' soft. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and let my face bake for a couple minutes. While this is baking, I'm going to do my bronzer and contour and blush off camera and come back and we'll get into the eyeshadows. Alright, so I went ahead and contoured my face, put on some blush, filled in my eyebrows off camera, as well as primed my eyelid. And I gotta say, the bronzer and my blush layered super well on top of the powder, and everything is looking so snatched and beautiful, and I'm so happy. So for eyeshadow today, I did pick up two of the KIMCHI CHIC palettes. I got the Juicy 9 Juicy Chocolate Melt palette and the Juicy 9 Mango Tango palette. For this look today, I think I'm just gonna use the chocolate palette just because the diamond shard shade that I picked up pairs a little bit better with the chocolate palette. And I gotta say, the packaging on both of these palettes is absolutely adorable. This is what the inside of the chocolate palette looks like. You have all the shades surrounded by little pictures and the shade names in the top left corner, and it is just so cute. And of course you have Kimchi herself. Inside the palette, these palettes don't come with a mirror, but I'm honestly not really mad about that. I have so many mirrors from other palettes, and I typically just use my little cat handheld mirror anyways. So honestly, I'm not one of those people that gets upset when a palette doesn't have a mirror in it. If it cuts back the price of what I would have to pay for a palette, then I am totally not mad about it. So these Juicy 9 palettes do retail for 14 bucks. However, I did get them when they were buy one get one free, so I got both of them for $14, which was
a steal.
But that's stealing!
But they do typically retail for $14 each. So the first shade I'm going to go into is the shade Milk Chocolate on my Morphe M535 brush, and I'm just going to use this as my transition shade. If I do really like these eyeshadows, I fully anticipate on buying more of them because she has the Naomi Smalls collab palette and the Catnips palette, which are absolutely beautiful. I just wanted to start out with these little 9-pan palettes to see if I liked the formula first before I got those. But if I do like these palettes, I do fully anticipate on buying more of her palettes. And honestly, I really love the powder and the concealer, so I may pick up more shades of those as well. Before I go any further, I'm going to take a little bit more of the powder and just put it right here, just in case there is any fallout with these shadows. Now I'm going to dip into the shade Sweet Tooth on my Laura Lee Los Angeles L18 brush and put this in my crease as well. Now I'm going to take the shade Ladyfinger on the same Laura Lee Los Angeles 18 brush and put this in my outer corner. I remember the first time I saw Kimchi on RuPaul's Drag Race Season 8, and the first look that she ever did for episode 1, the like cute cat look, I loved it. I thought it was so innovative and adorable. Now I'm going to go back in with my Morphe M535 brush and just blend these together. Now I'm going to dip a little bit into the shade Brownie on my MAC 213 brush and put this in my very outer corner. And I must say, so far I have no fallout with any of these shades. There's little to no fallout in the pan. These are just honestly so far very, very beautiful eyeshadows. Now I'm taking my Morphe M535 brush and just blending these together. Okay, so now I'm going to do a cut crease because Kimchi obviously does cut creases all the time, so I feel like I should do one too. Are my cut creases as fabulous as hers? No, but I'm going to do one anyways. And for this, I'm going to be using the concealer and putting a little bit on the back of my hand here. And taking my Laura Lee Los Angeles L17 brush and just carving out the crease. I have been really loving this brush for cut creases. I feel like it is just so like densely packed and there's no little flyaway hairs in this brush, and it is so good for carving out your crease. It's a very good brush for detailing. I absolutely love it. Okay, so to set the crease, I'm gonna cheat again. I know. Don't yell at me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna dip into the shade 911 in my Lady Gaga Stupid Love palette on my Morphe E62 brush and set my crease with this. So for my lower waterline, I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk and just put this in my lower waterline to brighten it up a bit. Now I'm going to take the shade Lady Finger on my Morphe M506 brush and put this on my lower lash line and take it all the way to my inner corner. Now I'm going to dip into the shade Brownie on my Morphe M508 brush and just put this right on my outer corner, connecting it to my upper outer corner. Alright, so now for one of the parts I've been really looking forward to. We're going to test out the Diamond Shards Glitter Liquid Eyeshadow. I got this in the shade Raise the Curtain. I haven't even swatched this yet. It looks absolutely stunning in the packaging. It does come with a little doe foot applicator, and this is what the shade looks like. It's this absolutely beautiful bronzy like gold shade. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it on my hand for you. Oh my. So this is what it looks like, and oh my goodness. This is so glittery and so beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the center of my eyelid. So this is what it looks like up close. I look like a freaking disco ball. This is so pretty. And I was able to like blend it out into the white shade, and it worked so well. I didn't even use that much, and oh my goodness, this is what it did. It is so gorgeous. I can tell you right now, I will most definitely be buying more shades of this. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my eyes off camera, come back, and we'll get into the lip gloss. Okay, so I went ahead and put on some eyelashes and did my eyeliner and put on a little bit of liquid lipstick. I absolutely love the way this looks. I feel so pretty. I just feel so confident and beautiful right now. Like, I love this so much. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get into the lip gloss. I got the shade Peach Shimmer, and honestly this is probably the sparkliest lip gloss that I own, and I can't wait to put it on. And this is what the applicator looks like. It's just a little doe foot applicator, just like the Diamond Shard applicator. And I'm just gonna pop this on the center of my lips. So cute. Alright you guys, so this is the final look. I absolutely love the way everything came together. Honestly, like, I feel so beautiful and confident right now. I absolutely love the way this looks. So as far as Kimchi Chic Cosmetics Go. I had no issues with anything that I tried today. Rarely can I say that about a brand. Everything was just so beautiful. The concealer worked really well. It blended out very well on my skin and it layered very well on top of my foundation. The Puff Puff Pass powder was amazing. It's very finely milled and it layered on top of my concealer and foundation very well as well. This is a white powder and it doesn't show up white on my skin. Once you wipe it off, it just looks the same color as your foundation does, which sometimes I know white powders can leave like a white residue on your face. Did not have that issue with this powder. The sponge is amazing. I used it for everything today. It is so soft. Absolutely love the little case that it comes in, so you can store it in your drawers easily and it won't get like all crusty and gross. I use this for blending out my foundation, my concealer, and putting on the powder, and it worked beautifully for all three of those things. Now for the Juicy Chocolate Melt palette. I mean, come on, my eyeshadow looks absolutely stunning. This palette is so cute. It's like a smooth matte palette. It feels nice. The shade names are adorable. The packaging is adorable. I had absolutely no issues with any of the shades in here. As you can tell, there is very little to no fallout in any of the pans, which is absolutely amazing. I do plan on using this more in the future. I feel like this is just a really good everyday palette. I could see anybody using this palette, from drag queens to my mother or my grandmother. The shades in here are absolutely beautiful, and I feel like this is a palette for everybody and anybody to use. All the eyeshadows worked very well together. They were pigmented and they blended out very easily. I did also pick up the Mango Tango palette. I did not use that in today's video. If you'd like to see me use this palette in a future video, comment down below and I will totally do that, because these shades in here are absolutely stunning. And for the diamond shards, I mean, look at my eyes. This is absolutely beautiful, and I fully intend on buying more of these in other shades. I also intend on buying more of the eyeshadow palette, because I had no issues with the one that I tried, and I had no issues with this, and it looks absolutely stunning on my eyelids. Also, putting eyeliner on top of it was perfectly fine. Sometimes I have issues putting eyeliner on top of glitter, but I didn't have any issues putting my Wet n Wild eyeliner on top of this. And for the lip gloss, this is so sparkly. It's a pretty peachy pink color and it looks so pretty on my lips, and I think I'm gonna buy more shades of this as well. So as far as Kimchi Chic goes, I absolutely loved everything that I tried today. I fully plan on buying more eyeshadows and more of the diamond shards. I also really love the packaging on everything, from the little kimchi tissue paper with the donut sticker to the shade names on little teddy bear stickers. It's all just so beautiful and cruelty-free. I love it. And I also love on all of the packaging, it has little quotes from her. For example, on the diamond shards, it says,
"I don't have any time for boring and dull shadows, and neither should you. Sparkle up your daily makeup routine with this dazzling array of glitter shadows."
And it has little sayings from her on every single piece of the packaging. I just absolutely love the little attention to detail. I think it's so cute, and it shows she put a lot of thought and heart into all of her products. I feel like Kimchi is just a very humble and sweet person, and I really want to support her brand, and the products that I tried today were amazing. I can't wait to try out more of her stuff and see what she comes out with in the future. Alright, well that is it for today's video. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. Let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see me use the Mango Tango palette. Everything that I used on my face will be linked in the description box down below.
Just so you know.
And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye!